kicking off a marathon of shows for me. So I'm excited to be kicking it off here in the live stream. My home, right? My roots here at Shop LC. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hi. One of my church friends is in the chat. Hello. Yay. Oh my goodness. I get so excited seeing friends and family in the chat. Hi. How's it going? I'll see you on Sunday. Okay, you guys, we have a really fun show. Now, here's the thing. Oh, Suzanne, I know it's you. I remember. I knew that was your Instagram. I'm so happy to see you. We've got Miss Pat. We have Suzanne joining us. Hey, you guys, happy Friday. Now, that footage that you're seeing behind me, that is from, okay, well, it stopped as soon as, there we go. That is from Gym Fest. So that is happening on, our next Gym Fest meet is happening on July 18th. Okay, so that is a week from today. And if you were in the Austin, Texas area, it is completely complimentary. It is a really fun experience. We will bring in lunch. You can tour the studio. They have complimentary jewelry cleaning. So it's a really fun experience. You can shop with us in person. They're going to have some workshops going on as well. We're going to do a fashion show. There's going to be so much going on. So if you are in the Austin, Texas area, or if you're in the Texas area and you want to make a little day trip on over to Austin, come on down to our studio on, I can't remember the month, July 18th. July 18th is going to be our next Gym Fest. Super exciting, you guys. There you go. I can't believe that. Next week already. 2 to 6 p.m. There will be food and there will be fun. So make sure you check it out. I'll be there. A lot of your other hosts will be popping in as well. So if you want to get to know one of your hosts, you get a little photo, you will have the opportunity to do that. Okay. Now, today's show is going to be super fun. We are in a completely different zone than the TV side. Okay. So right now, TV is in clearance. So that means a few things. One, that means there's no returns. So everything you purchase on the television side is final sell. It also means crazy good discounts, okay? So basically they're clearing out the vault, they're clearing out the warehouse. That is all the stuff that you're going to see on the TV side. What we have here, these are going to be fresh products. Also, you still have the option to return. So if you're someone who, I know I get really nervous. I cannot shop online if it's like a boutique that doesn't accept returns. I'm like, nope. I can't do online if it doesn't accept returns. So if you're like me and you just get anxious buying something without seeing it, feeling it in person, this is where you want to be for the next week or so while we're in clearance. So make sure you're tuning into the live stream. We are on 7 days a week from 10 to 12 and then again from 2 to 4. And a couple of days, what is it, Ellie? It's Tuesday and Wednesday from 6 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay, and then also Tuesday, Wednesday, about 6 p.m., we have a third live stream. So you can catch us here on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're on shoplc.com. So lots of ways to view our live streams. What a great way to start the show with some familiar faces. Oh, that just makes my day. I gotta say, it was one of those Fridays. I'm pretty exhausted from working the late show with Hunter, but y'all just energized me. That's the best part. So that's why I love the live stream so much and I always keep coming back to this platform here at Shop LC because it's like a family. So when you see familiar faces in the chat, it gives you life. It gets you excited. So please engage, utilize that comment feature to chit chat if you have questions on the products. If you have questions for me, maybe there's something that you saw on the TV side and you're like, hey, Lauren, what's up with this thing? Or any questions you have, obviously keep it appropriate, but we do like to chit chat here in the live stream. If Isaac pops in, he's one of our regulars. Tony, we've got Joe, all of these regulars that tune in with us. When they pop in, believe me, we get goofy sometimes. We just like to chit chat, especially on a Friday, right? I was just talking in between because I had worked late and then I work again tomorrow. I was saying we have a little team outing tonight and a friend was saying, oh, well, like, are you going to, go out with the team after the outing? And I was like, no, I'm going to bed. I was like, well, actually, who knows? Friday, sometimes you get a little second wind, right? That Friday feeling comes over you. You get a sudden second wind, and you're like, oh wait, I think I could hang out for a little bit longer. So who knows? Maybe I'll get a sudden second wind and hang out a little bit longer, or I might end up in bed with my dog much sooner because she was looking at me when I got up to get ready. She was still. Well, she got out of bed to eat, and she got back in bed, and she was just staring at me getting ready like, man, sorry you have to do that. Luckily I don't. She was just nice and cozy in bed. I'm like, thank you. I'll be back and I'll be snuggling you soon. So it is Casual Friday, but our show is not casual, okay? We are doing a certified and appraised show. So we are going to be featuring luxury gemstones set in gold. I believe we have some pieces set in platinum. So we're going to be getting into our Luxoro collection, our Ileana collection, our Rhapsody collection. All of those collections are what we're going to be diving into today. And most of these pieces are going to have appraisal cards included. So that means you get this home, you can actually add it to your insurance. If you want to have your pieces insured, you're not going to have them appraised. So that is really nice. All right. So let's talk a little bit about Shop LC real quick. And if you were just passing through, I know when we're on our social media platforms, a lot of times we do have new people, new customers or friends who are just passing through and they're like, wait, what is this? They click on Shop LC and they're like, what is that? What are they talking about? What are they selling? So we are a home shopping channel. Just like your good old-fashioned home shopping channels that you're thinking of, right? That you would watch on summer vacation when you go to your grandma's house. There's a few big name shopping channels out there. QVC, HSN. We are the same thing. We are Shop LC, and we are based out of Texas. Personally, my favorite state in the union. I'm born and raised, so I'm a little biased, but I do love Texas. So we are Shop LC. We have been in business for 40 years, and we've been on television since 2007. Okay, so we have been in this industry for a long time. And as you're seeing our pricing, you might be going, something doesn't add up. I don't get it. How can they do this affordable pricing? And the thing is we actually manufacture our products. So we cut out the middleman. We're cutting out a storefront. We are bringing our products from us, the manufacturer, straight to you. Now, we get closeouts from time to time. Majority of those will be in lifestyle, in fashion, skincare, homeware, all of those items. Sometimes we'll get closeouts. We get some really good fashion closeouts, actually. I don't know if we still have it, but we had vintage Havana handbags. Y'all, I'm obsessed with vintage Havana. I have so many vintage Havana sneakers. It's ridiculous. We have those handbags for like $20. So I got myself one. I got my mom one. They might still be on the website, so check those out. We have also had Isaac Mizrahi athleisure wear. Like, we've had some really great closeouts. So please check those out on the website. If you're not in the market for jewelry, please go check out our fashion, our handbags. We've got so many cute things, you guys. Okay, but we are getting into our certified and appraised jewelry today. And something I want to mention right here, right now, one is our coupon code. So the prices that you're seeing, these are amazing prices for what you're getting, right? Genuine gemstones, top quality, graded gemstones in gold and platinum. But something I want to mention is I know that these price points can still be a lot for a lot of people. A lot of these price points are close to my monthly rent, okay? So I understand the feeling and the stress that can come from making that kind of purchase, right? It's not something that most of us can do on a whim. And if you can, that's a luxury, and like, more power to you. Please shop with us. Please enjoy these products. But I also understand the stress that can come with making a big purchase. Literally just purchasing a tire yesterday for my car, I was feeling like a little bit anxious inside. So I'm like, oh, $200, why? Like, I don't want to spend that right now. So I get the feeling. But when we are looking at these products, we have something here at Shop LC that makes shopping so much easier and makes these bigger purchases feel less stressful. It's budget pay. So with budget pay, we're going to portion out the payments for you. This is not a Shop LC credit card. You don't have to apply. We're not going to check your credit. It is simply a payment plan. So what we do with budget pay is we take the total price and we split it up between 3, 4, or 5 payments. Most of your items today being certified and appraised will be a 5-payment budget pay. So that means today you will pay, that 5th portion plus tax. You're going to get complimentary shipping from shopping in the live stream. That's another bonus of hanging out with us here in our live stream studio. You're going to get complimentary shipping. And then over the next 4 months, you'll pay that out over time. You're going to be enjoying the item the whole time. So that is a benefit of shopping with Shop LC is we have budget pay. There's no interest. There's no setup fee. There's no convenience fee. So you don't have to pay a penny more and you get to pay it out over time, which I love because it reduces that stress level. Suzanne, I hate that. Tires, I know, right? It's like, we all have to do it, right? We all have to get new tires from time to time. But every time you do, you're just like, there's so many other things I would rather spend my money on than new tires. Like anything on the car. Like I just don't want to have to do that. Have a great day at work, Suzanne. Thank you for popping in to say hi. And I will definitely be seeing you on Sunday. Maybe Elias will join us at church too. He's hung out a few times at Church of Whitestone, so maybe he'll pop in. Okay, let's get this show on the road. What are we starting with Ruby? Which I'm super excited, you guys, because we are in the month of the Ruby. We are in July, my birth month, my birthstone. And I will say, before coming to Shop LC, I really wasn't a big fan of rubies. I've said this on here before. I feel like they look like cough syrup.
What? They're beautiful.
Well, okay, I wasn't looking at good rubies, as I think the thing
Where was. Are you shopping, girl?
You know, Walmart used to have a jewelry department.
All right, let's keep moving.
So I have shopped a little bit of everywhere, and I don't know. I just never used to love rubies, but the quality of rubies here at Shop LC, you guys, they're not just this like red color. And I think that's what I always considered a ruby. I'm like, why do I have to have a red birthstone? Because I'm a pink girl. So what I've noticed though, in coming to Shop LC, and we were talking about this right before the show, is I'm coming up on 2 years here. Can y'all believe that? Time has flown by. But our rubies are not like cough syrup red. Okay? They're not this like bright cherry red. They're like a fuchsia. There's almost this pink hue to our rubies. So I've actually come to love my birthstone, which is exciting because I hope all of you out there love your birthstone. It's special to be able to own your birthstone, to be able to wear your birthstone. And so you want to love it, right? So I have come to love rubies. And that's thanks to Shop LC and the quality of the gemstones that we provide. So here is that appraisal card. Like I said, all these items, these are going to be certified and appraised. It's an appraised show. So on your appraisal card, I'm going to walk you through on the first one so that you know everything you're going to be getting as we move through these pieces. And then after that, I probably won't walk you through the actual card. I'll give you the details of the piece and then the estimated replacement value. But for this piece in particular, I'll go ahead and walk you through the card so that you know as we progress through the show, when I mention, don't forget, you get your appraisal card, you know what that means, you know what you're getting. So here's your appraisal card. Okay, this is from the Gemological Institute. So if you've been shopping with us and you've seen our lab diamonds, when they come with that certification, that is from the Gemological Institute. So that's where your appraisal will come from. And it will be done by a jeweler. These are all done individually. It will be dated. So this one was done February 7th of 2025. And then it has all of the details of your piece. So you'll have a picture of your piece right there. And then on the side here, you'll have the gemstone. Okay, Mozambique ruby, the shape, oval, size, 8 by 6 millimeter, carat weight, 1.5, color grade, AAA, clarity, very slightly included, cut, excellent. And then it will have your dimensions, okay, of your side stones. So it has your side stones right here, the carat of those, 15 points, I2 clarity, full cut. So it's going to have all of the details, both of the center stone and the accent stones as well. And then at the bottom, you actually have an estimated replacement value. So that's the big deal right there, okay? Remember I talked about if you get the appraisal card, you can actually add these to your insurance. So that's the number that we're going to be focusing on because as we look at these pieces, you're going to see a pretty big difference between our price and the estimated replacement value. So taking a peek here at your ruby, it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that color. Talk about some fuchsia. That is a Mozambique ruby. 1.5 carats on that oval. So you're getting over 1 carat on your ruby. Now, then you do have diamonds on the sides. Your accent stones, pretty much in everything today, they're going to be diamonds because we are getting into our luxury pieces. So you'll have a petite diamond on each side of that ruby. Now, friends, this is done in 10 karat yellow gold. And we're going to see things of different gold varieties today. But if you're looking for an everyday wear piece, I always suggest 10 karat or 14 karat gold. And I suggest that based on my own personal experience. I'm a little bit rougher on jewelry. So when I find a piece and I love it, I want to wear it every day, right? And that happens with us. It's the same with tennis shoes. It's the same with a handbag. I just got these new tennis shoes about a month ago, and I have so many sneakers. I love sneakers. I'm gravitating to these every single time because they're still my new tennis shoes. I want to wear them as much as I can. And then I'll probably rotate into my other pairs. But these are still like new and exciting. So when you get a new piece of jewelry, you want to wear it over and over and over again. You want to wear every single day. And so if you're looking at luxury jewelry that you want to wear every day, you're going to want that 10 or 14 karat gold. And the reason for that is the durability. I've told this story before. My first purchase here at Shop LC was a 22 karat gold ring. And my background was not in jewelry, okay? I worked in women's apparel. I worked in automotive. I worked in journalism, but I had not worked in jewelry. And so it was a new world to me. And I'm like, okay, 22 karat gold, awesome. Well, 22 karat gold is a little bit more malleable. So if you're just going to wear it out to dinner, if you're going to wear it to church on Sunday, great. If you're going to wear your ring every single day while you're walking your dog, while you're running errands, you want more durability. So that is why I shift you towards 10 or 14 karat gold. So here is that ruby on the finger again, on the hand, and we're going to look at your pricing. So your starting price on this is $13.99. And then we're going to apply that 20% discount. So don't forget, when you go to checkout, make sure you input live, okay, LIVE 25. That will get you 25% off. So that's going to bring your price down to $1,050 with a $210 budget pay. So you can get this home. You can try it on for $210. If it is your birth month, you're like me, you're a July baby, you're probably pretty awesome if it's your birth month. I'm just speaking from experience because I am a July baby myself. What can I say? So if you're a July baby, maybe this is the moment to treat yourself. You can get this home for right around $200, $210. Get it home, try it on. We have a really great size range in these, don't we, Elias?
We are looking at sizes 6 through 10.
6 through 10.
27 available.
Okay, we only have 27 available, but we do have a good size range. So we have this just about for everybody. 6 through 10 with half sizes. It's a gorgeous piece, you guys. And remember, we said your price today is $1,050. Y'all ready to hear that estimated replacement value? $3,600. Okay, $3,600. $3,600. I can't even believe it. And you're getting it for less than a third of that price, $1,050 for a ring that is appraised at $3,600. All right, there we go. That will be shop 1. And I did forget to mention how you shop. I got so excited talking about our Certified and Appraised Day that I totally forgot to mention how you shop. And how you shop is through the commenting feature. I was telling y'all, make sure you comment, and then I forgot to tell you, you can shop through comments as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to comment shop 1 for that ruby ring. And as we move through the show, any piece that you like, you'll see that number right up at the top of your screen. I'll also mention it before we move to the next item. You'll simply type in the comments shop 1, shop 2, shop 13, whatever it might be. And that is going to send you a link to the item. So you're not obligated to purchase. Okay, we are not instantly charging your card. You don't even have access to your card yet, okay? Until you add it to your cart, you input it. What it's going to do, it's going to send you a link to the product. You can pick your size. Maybe most of these won't have multiple gemstones, but on other shows, you might have color options, things like that. You'll pick your size. You'll pick your option. You will add in that coupon code LIVE25, and then you'll check out. So comment, get the link simply if you like something. Now, I encourage you to buy it today because that coupon code is only good for 48 hours. However, if you're not financially in a place to purchase today, that is okay. But get the link because, guys, we have, just literally looking at our clearance, we have like over 9,000 items on clearance. So imagine how many items we have on our total website. Yeah. You might not find that item when you go looking for it because we have so much to offer here at Shop LC. All right, now next up we are getting into Madagascar Yellow Sapphire. Now we've been doing Yellow Sapphire shows. We had one this week as well as last week, and we have loved these Yellow Sapphire pieces, right? Like I said, it's like wearing this little bit of sunshine on the hand, on the wrist, whatever pieces we had in those shows. However, this is a certified and appraised Madagascar Yellow Sapphire. So we are talking about true luxury, all right? It is going to be part of our Luxoro collection. So we are using 14 karat yellow gold on this piece. 14 karat yellow gold. That is a nice sweet spot. You get the best of both worlds, okay? You're going to get over 50% pure gold in your 14 karat gold, but then you're also getting the durability of those metal alloys. So you're getting both with our 14 karat gold pieces. Anytime you see Luxoro collection, that is going to mean 10 or 14 karat gold. Now, taking a peek here, you are looking at a center stone that is a 7x5 millimeter oval coming in at just over a carat on your yellow sapphire. And then you have 27 points of diamonds surrounding that stone. And that just gives it an even bigger look on the hand. And I gotta say, anyone with a sapphire birthstone, how lucky are you? Okay, you get all of the colors of the rainbow for your birthstone. Man. So if you don't own yellow sapphire and it's your birthstone, give it a try. I mean, it is the yellow on a yellow sapphire is like pineapple yellow. It is such a fun, rich, vibrant yellow. I just love that color. And this is graded. It's AAA. So we get up to quad A. So AAA is right there, you guys. Okay, you are in that top level, top tier, right there, below the best of the best. Okay, that is a big deal to have a AAA in your Madagascar yellow sapphire. Now, start price on this is $1,000. After a coupon code, we're going to bring you to $750. Let's look at the estimated replacement value. $2,800. So about $2,000 less than your estimated replacement value is what you are paying for this piece. Now, something to mention here, your budget pay is going to come down to $150. $150 on budget pay. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? $150 to get this home. I can't believe it. For an appraised piece, you're getting the card with the ring. Sizes are going to range from 6 through 10. We do not have sizes available on this piece. You can always put on a little sizer if you need just that small adjustment if you're a 6.5 or something. Now, let's talk a little bit about yellow sapphire, some of the lore behind yellow sapphire. It is believed to attract wealth and promote success. I believe it, right? It's a golden gem. It's going to bring in the gold. It stimulates intellectuals, improves focus, and builds wisdom. It is used by healers to dispose impurities from the body and associated with Jupiter, the 5th planet from the sun. So even if you are not someone who is into the metaphysical, which I would say I'm not necessarily into the metaphysical, I believe when you look at those properties, right, you look at what it attracts, you look at potential healing properties of certain gemstones, you don't have to necessarily believe that that stone can do that, but it can inspire you, right? So does the yellow sapphire really attract wealth? That's up to your personal belief system. But it can inspire you to attract wealth for yourself. And that's what I always say when it comes to, the metaphysical properties of gemstones. If a stone is said to attract love, now, do you necessarily believe that it does that? Again, personal belief system, but it can inspire you to attract that love yourself. So that's why I always like taking a look at those metaphysical properties, because even if it's not something that you personally believe, use that as inspiration. Every time you look at this piece, think about, yeah, I am going to attract wealth. I am going to bring that into my life. So this ring right here, your Madagascar yellow sapphire, gorgeous. That is going to be shop 2. Shop 2, I am in love. And, with an oval, you're always going to get a bigger appearance. So even though we're looking at just over a carat, it presents larger because of the vertical display of that oval. There's a little measurement for you. And that is shop 2. I hope y'all are getting as excited as I am, because we are only getting going with these pieces, and they are just going to continue getting more and more exotic when it comes to these stones. So next up,
I'm pumped, by the way.
Okay, I'm glad somebody's pumped. I'm energized.
I love it.
I was tired coming in. I'm energized now, simply getting into these different stones. And y'all, a lot of these are extremely exclusive. So as we continue to move along, you will see stones that you're like, wait, what? They have that? How do they have that? Shop LC, y'all, we've got some pull in the world of jewelry. So taking a look here now, we are getting into chrome diopside. Now, this piece will be part of the Luxoro collection. This one will be done in 10 karat yellow gold. You are going to have a AAA chrome diopside. I want you to notice here, it has a double prong setting. So each corner of that stone is going to be double prongs in your 10 karat gold. It's a cushion cut. And guys, you're getting over 1.5 carats on that chrome diopside. That is 1.61 carats. I thought it said 1.51. So I was like, oh, we're just over 1.5 carats. No, you're really over 1.5 carats at 1.61 on that chrome diopside. Look at the depth of color. Look at how rich and deep that is in your green color tone. What is the word I'm trying to find? In your green color saturation. That is a deep forest green. That is what you want in chrome diopside, okay? You want that depth of color. That is what you're getting in this piece with that AAA chrome diopside. You are getting 14 points of diamonds. Those are going to come in the form of 2 petite square diamonds on each side. So I kind of love that about this ring is instead of doing a halo, we did the double prong setting, which is very sleek. It adds a little touch of elegance to the piece because you do have more gold, right, holding that stone in. But we didn't detract from that color saturation with a halo. We simply added a square on each side in those diamonds. So these are natural earth mine diamonds. They're going to give you that nice little bright light, that bright sparkle outside of this really deep, rich, saturated stone. So looking at this piece, your price today started at $1,000. We're going to bring you down to $750.
What?
$750.
That's incredible.
For an appraised piece, you guys. A certified and appraised piece, we're bringing you down to $750. And then you are going to have an estimated replacement value. Just wait, y'all. $3,500. So your estimated replacement value is $3,500. We're bringing it to you for $750. How does that make sense? Okay, we are at less than 1/3. Actually, we're at like 1/4. My goodness, we're almost at 1/5 of what the price could and should be, what this ring is valued at. $750. Now, looking at your budget pay, you're looking at $150 to get this home. And I know this is a significant purchase, so I really do love that we're still able to offer you returns on the live stream because that allows you the opportunity to see this in person. Sometimes with these gemstones, I feel like y'all think we do some little tricks, like we have special certain like lights that make the stone look better. We are literally using an iPhone. Okay, so we are using an iPhone to showcase this stone. So if anything, it's going to look even better when you get it home and you try it on. And also, it's going to look better on your hand. Truly. So taking a peek at these reviews, you guys, Tom C. hit 5-star review. He said, very nice ring, great color gemstone. Yeah, y'all realize I kept raving about the color tone on this stone because that's what sets it apart. I mean, chrome diopside is a gorgeous stone, but when you get into the AAA category, that's where the magic happens. All right, this one will be shop 3, $150 to get that home. Our sizing on this one was 5 through, what do we go up to, Elias?
We are going up to 12.
5 through 12. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Half size
major size range. We have 5 through 12 with half sizes. Now, as Elias mentioned, thank you for pointing that out, Elias. Your half sizes will be pre-order. So if you're looking to get a half size, it'll just take you a little bit longer to get that home. And so plan to get it home, you know, I'd say 2 weeks or so. If you're doing a half size, since it is going to be a pre-order, it might even be a little bit longer. Typically, if something is not a pre-order, we get this out to you ASAP. So we ship it out like either later today or even tomorrow, but it's a pretty quick ship out unless it's a pre-order. So just plan around that, plan knowing, hey, it's going to take a little bit longer, but it's worth it when we have those half sizes because some of you know very specifically, I am a 6.5. I am a 7.5. And you want that ring, when you are getting into luxury goods, you want that ring to fit perfectly, okay? You want that ring to be precise. So here we go. Shop 3. That is your chrome diopside.
We did a red, yellow, green. Let's get into our chameleon stone next. Turquoise.
Okay. I already had this on the hand. I was so excited for this one, you guys. So turquoisite. Now, turquoisite is a color change stone. And what I love about turquoisite is I've always called it like this warm stone. That's how I explain turquoisite best, is it's very warm. So it has this warm color tone to it. And it does have this color change property. So it's kind of like magic. If you take a peek there behind me, you'll see in natural light, turquoisite is this golden color. It's this warm golden color. Now, under different lighting, it actually under candlelight almost becomes this light peach, this warm peach. In mixed light, you get the best of both of those colors. Indoors, okay, you kind of get that golden tone. And then in sunlight, it becomes this kiwi, warm, mossy green tone. There's Miss Dion. She actually went to the mine in Turkey. She's gotten to do some pretty cool trips. How amazing is that, going down on the mine? I don't know if I could do it. I feel like I might be too scared. But pretty impressive, you guys. So that is your turquoisite. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look how huge your stone is. Okay, we are looking at 14 karat yellow gold. Now, sizing again is amazing. We're starting at 5.5. What are we going up through?
We are going up to 11.
5.5 to 11. Half sizes all the way through. So make sure you get that precise size. But let's look at that turquoisite stone. I don't always get this close to the camera, but when we're talking about these high-end pieces, I really want y'all to see those stones up close and personal. So you are looking at a 9mm round over 3 carats on your turquoisite, okay? Over 3 carats. Now, I love the way they've done the halo, and obviously the halo is just like the sprinkles, okay? It's not the ice cream. That turquoisite stone is your scoop of ice cream, and the halo is just a little sprinkle. It's just adding a little bonus. That halo is in diamonds. You're getting 42 points of diamonds. But what they've done, and it's hard to make it out through the screen, so I'm going to show you back here. What they've done is you're alternating as you move around the halo between baguette cut diamonds and rounds. So that's giving your ring even more character. It's really elevating the piece, right? I mean, a classic round stone halo is gorgeous, but that gives it almost an Art Deco styling when we have the mix of baguettes and rounds moving all the way around that stone. So we're talking about a 3 carat stone. Then you get this addition of 42 points of diamonds. Okay, diamonds. They move down the band as well. And I do want you to notice this one has a little bit of a basket setting. So that turquoisite stone actually sits a bit higher up off the hand. So what I love about a basket setting like this is it allows the light to enter beneath the stone and really fill that stone with light. So when you're looking into it, you're seeing the color, you're seeing the sparkle, you're seeing that vibrant color tone because the light is actually coming up through the setting and then exiting through the top of the stone. And you can see that there. See how we have this basket weave-like style? So the light can just come right on through the sides, through the bottom, and up through that stone. So taking a peek, your turquoisite stone, ooh, which I'm realizing we have some corresponding pieces for this one. So your turquoisite, AAA on that stone. We are looking at a price point of $1,900. We're going to bring you down to $1,500 right out the gate with that coupon code, friends. Your estimated replacement value is $6,300. $6,300. You are getting this home for $1,500. We're taking about $5,000 off of that price. And these are extremely exotic gemstones. You're not going to walk into your local jeweler or your mall jewelry store and find turquoisite. Like, it's not a day in, day out stone that you just stumble upon at your local jeweler. These are exotic, highly sought after gemstones. Mesrad K gave a 5-star review and said it is the most beautiful stone. I love it. And if you get any of these pieces, please take a few seconds, leave a review. They really do help us. They help other shoppers as well when making that purchasing decision. And especially when it comes to pieces like this, right? We're talking about pieces that, like I said, these are substantial price points. I know for some people, maybe that doesn't seem too substantial, but for a lot of us, it's close to our monthly rent. So it's a price point that you have to take a minute to think about. You can't just jump off the diving board too quickly. You have to think about it for a second. I get that. But if you are in love, please try to make that purchase within 48 hours because we want you to be able to apply your 25% off discount code. That code, that live 25, there it is right behind me, that goes away in 48 hours. it then applies to the next item. So it's always usable, but it's on the items on the live stream shows within 48 hours of the time frame. All right, this piece, shop for. Shop for that turquoisite ring. And like I said, we will have additional turquoisite pieces, and we actually have the direct match pendant. So if you like to match your luxury pieces, we'll have the opportunity for you to do that. Budget pay on this one was going to be $300. So $300 to get this home. Like I said, no interest, no credit check, no setup fee. I love that. I just think about all of the different times that I've tried to utilize different payment plans nowadays. And one, you get tossed off the website, you're tossed to a third party, and then there's either like a setup fee, or there's like, oh, here's your one-time fee, or they got to do a credit check. So with us, you've got none of that. You don't have to worry about any of those with budget pay. It is simply a payment plan. Easy as that, okay? Now, we're going to bring you the corresponding pendant. And what I love about this pendant is we have worked those diamonds up your bail. Okay, so bail to base beauty on this pendant. It is going to be a direct match. 9mm round on your turquoisite. Surrounded by those diamonds. Again, we are alternating between baguettes and between rounds. And that's a AAA turquoisite. So you're getting that warm kiwi green. Again, a color change stone. How cool is that? So when you go from happy hour to dinner, and as that lighting changes, so is your gemstone. How special. I mean, it's little things like this that just amaze me, right? About nature. How can a natural earth mine gemstone color change? It's just that little magic of nature. It's so intriguing, right? So looking at that, you are going to get 33 points of diamonds. Your estimated replacement value on this, $4,700. Okay, $4,700 for the pendant. Now, your price today was starting at $1,900. We are going to apply that coupon code. That is going to bring you to $1,425. $1,425, $4,700. So we're literally switching where the 4 is even at in this equation, right? You can get this home for $285 on budget pay. $285 on budget pay. Here's your appraisal of $4,700. You can take this with the appraisal to a jeweler. If you would like, if you have a trusted jeweler in your neighborhood, in your town, you always want to go to a trusted jeweler. Make sure they're either recommended by a friend or you've utilized them in the past. And you can have them take a peek, and they're probably going to be like, where did you get that? I couldn't sell you that for the price that you paid. So you are always welcome to do that. And guess what? If for any reason you want to return one of these pieces, maybe you are matching. Maybe you already own a turquoisite ring and you're looking to add a pendant to the collection. Here you go. Get this home. If it's not a perfect match, or if the pieces just don't seem to flow, maybe the style is a little bit different, and when you put them on together, you feel like, oh, it's not really exactly what I was hoping for. Guess what? You have 30 days of easy returns. Our motto here at Shop LC is delivering joy, and we really mean that. Like, we want to deliver joy. So we don't want to deliver stress. We don't want to deliver panic attacks. We don't want you to get something home that you just don't love. We want you to love it. And we have so many items here. I have a feeling when you get this home, you'll love it. But like if you're trying to match something, or if it's a ring and maybe the size, you thought you were 6.5, it turns out it's a little bit tight, you want to get a 7, it's okay. We've got 30-day easy returns. That pendant right there, that will be shop 5, okay? Shop 5 for our round turquoisite pendant. Now, we will have additional turquoisite pendants in the show. So that's going to be your round turquoisite pendant. Keep that in mind because you can also mix and match. So just because you get the round turquoisite ring doesn't mean you couldn't get an octagon turquoisite pendant. You can mix and match those shapes. That's the fun of jewelry, right, ladies? Is you get to be yourself. You get to let your personality shine. You get to showcase your personality through your jewelry, and you get to have fun, right? I always like to quote Shania. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun, right? We get to have fun with our fashion. We get to have fun with our jewelry. Jewelry is a really great way to express yourself, especially like if you work in a professional work environment, right, where you're wearing business casual clothes every day, you're wearing suits. Jewelry is your way to showcase who you are. It's your way to showcase the colors you love. It's your way to showcase if you're, more of a glamour girl, or if you're a little bit more subtle. You have that flexibility in your jewelry. So I say take advantage of it, make the most of that, and flaunt it. Flaunt what you got, okay? Now, we are getting into Tsavorite Garnet. So I told y'all the gemstones are just going to get more and more sought after, more and more off the beaten path. We are getting into some very unique gemstones. So Tsavorite Garnet. Now, we're not stopping there. I kind of teased you because I just said Tsavorite Garnet. But that Tsavorite Garnet is actually surrounded by Paraíba tourmaline. Okay? Paraíba tourmaline. Highly sought after tourmaline as well. And then we finish off the ring with diamonds. So you are getting layer upon layer of luxury, layer upon layer of elite gemstones. So you're going to have AAA on your Tsavorite Garnet. So that's going to be your central stone. Tsavorite Garnet is going to give you this deep, rich green color. And then your Paraíba tourmaline, those are like the color of the Caribbean Ocean. Okay, they are this beautiful, mesmerizing turquoise. So I love the balance that we see between the rich, deep Tsavorite Garnet and this bright Paraíba tourmaline. So you're getting rich depth of color, and then you're getting bright blue hues. So there's a beautiful contrast. Sometimes in pieces, we're going to have gemstones that complement each other, right? They're kind of in that same category. They're both warm. They're both light. Then other times we're going to have pieces that have some really nice contrast, and that's what I love about this piece. And then we finish it off with your diamonds, right? So that outer halo is going to be where we see the diamonds. But something I have to point out on this piece is you do have a bit of space here. And it's hard to see through the camera, but you actually have a little bit of what we call negative space. So it's some open space between your Paraíba halo and then your diamond halo. So it gives you more dimension. It gives you a true three-dimensional feel where it feels like you could just kind of like walk into this piece. And then as you are looking at the outer edge, you'll notice your halo isn't perfectly rounded off. You have almost a scalloped edge, so that's going to give your piece more personality as well. So take a peek. I'm going to give you a measurement because I want y'all to see. This is not a petite ring. It does take up some space on the hand. Top to bottom, my goodness, a little over ½ an inch there on that overall pear shape. Now looking at the pear in your Tsavorite Garnet, we are at, ooh la la, okay, that pear is 1.13 carats. So over a carat on your pear alone. We then add in 31 points of your Paraíba tourmaline and 31 points of diamonds. So you're getting a total carat weight on this piece of 1 3/4 carats, all done in 14 karat yellow gold. So you're getting that warm, rich yellow gold. And you could wear this on the ring finger. The only reason I have it on the middle finger is it's just slightly larger on me. So I don't want it slipping off. I want you to really be able to take in the beauty. So looking at this piece, we are actually looking at, you guys, for the first time in our show, quad A gemstones. Okay, those Paraíba tourmaline are quad A. So that's as good as it gets. There is no more. There is no higher that you can get when it comes to grading of a colored gemstone. So you're getting the best of the best in your Paraíba tourmaline. You're getting AAA on your Tsavorite Garnet. So true luxury, y'all, true luxury on this entire mantle. Okay, everything in this show is luxury, but getting the quad A is just so incredibly special. So taking a peek at your price point, your starting price is $3,500. We are going to bring you down today to $2,625. $2,625. Budget pay on that is coming to $525 to get this piece home. Exotic gemstones. Now, we are at under $3,000. Estimated replacement value is $8,600. Taking about $6,000 off the appraisal price. Size range on this, great again. We are starting at size 6 and we are moving up. Okay, I spoke too soon. We're moving up through size 10. So sizes 10.5, 11, 11.5, those are sold out. Those are spoken for. Sometimes those end cap sizes, they do go pretty quickly. So if you're a more petite fingered friend or if you go for the 10 through 11, you always want to get in on pieces fast because the end caps, they just fly out of here. So make sure you get in on those. And of course, if you wore a size 5, this is 14 karat gold. So you could have this size by a local jeweler. You could also put one of those little silicone backings. I used to wear those all the time on rings. So if you want to get it, you are in love, you can still get this home use a little silicone backing, and then in time, take it to a trusted jeweler and they can actually size that for you. This item right here, this gorgeous ring, is going to be shop 6. Now we are following this up with the matching pendant. Okay, so if you're loving the color tones on this piece, we are following it up with the corresponding pendant. Oh my goodness, you guys. So pretty, so elegant. The color combination. Cannot get over that. Okay.
Here's that personal shopper number if you need any assistance throughout the stream.
Okay, take a peek there, y'all. That is our personal shopper number. We do have a designated number for the live stream. So what I love about that is if you're shopping with us on the live stream and you have questions in regards to our coupon code, in regards to an item from our show, the personal shoppers, they know everything going on in the live stream space. So they can actually help you with your order, not just, Shop LC in general. They can, but if you have a specific question pertaining to an item that you saw on the live stream, you want to call that number, 888-835-2237. And I would encourage you, write that down, jot it down on a little piece of paper, put it in your phone, in your notes section. Screenshot if you're watching on an iPhone or a tablet or something and you're able to do that, or an Android phone, a smartphone, any of those. If you have the ability to screenshot, go and do a little screenshot so that you can keep that number on hand, because you never know when you might want to connect with a personal shopper. So same direct match in this. You are looking at that gorgeous Savorite garnet. That is going to be a 3A, AAA Savorite garnet. You're looking at a 1.18 carat stone, surrounded again by your Paraíba tourmaline, that Caribbean blue. So you'll just love it. Like, it's so enchanting. It's so mesmerizing. That's really the best word to describe Paraíba tourmaline, is mesmerizing. And then your outer halo, again, in your diamonds. You're looking at 31 points on your Paraíba tourmaline, 31 points on your diamonds. Something that we are doing here at Shop LC that is fairly new. And I have to thank you guys. So we do these focus groups. I actually think we might have done one. I think today wasn't a focus group. I think Miss Becky normally does then. I had done one focus group, filled in for Becky. And we get your opinion on things, you guys. So if you get the invite, it's typically through email. I think I got the invite. Yes, I'm signed up for our newsletter. I got the invite earlier this week that we were going to be having a workshop. And it's a Zoom meeting, but we'll also do focus groups. And something that y'all have mentioned is whenever you do a gold pendant, is there a way you can offer like an add-on for the chain? Like, because a lot of times you're getting a lot of pendants home, and if they're gold, so if they're 10 karat gold, 14 karat gold, originally we weren't selling them with the chain included. So you would be kind of looking through your jewelry box, finding a chain, and there's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of you were like, we would really love to be able to just add on a chain, to have that add-on function. What we did is on a lot of our pieces now, we're just including the chain. So you are going to get your 14 karat gold 20-inch chain included. You've got a spring ring closure on the back of that. So this is ready to wear. You get this home. You don't have to fret about a chain. You don't have to stress about anything. You can literally put it on the neckline and go to dinner that night. Like, it is that quick. It is that ready to wear. It is that easy to wear. Oh, hey, Joe, joining us. Hello. How's your afternoon going? Thanks for tuning in. How's it going out there? Do you have any fun weekend plans? If any of y'all have fun weekend plans, let us know in the chat. I'll be working up here pretty much all weekend, so I want to live vicariously through you guys. I'm going to be shopping with a lot of y'all, so that will be fun, and it's clearance. So it's going to be a really fun time this weekend, but I want to know what y'all are doing this weekend. So let me know in the chat if y'all have any fun, exciting plans. Now, something else fun and exciting is this piece, and we got to look at the estimated replacement value, you guys. Your pendant alone, so we're not even including the chain. That's not even in the appraisal. $9,400. So you were looking at a pendant that is valued at close to $10,000. Can y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that? Close to $10,000 on your estimated replacement value. And then you're looking at your price. And these two are completely different. Okay, so what you're actually paying, we are starting at $3,500. We're going to come down to $26.25. Is that for this one, Elias?
That is correct.
Okay, so it's a price match. I'm sorry, I was forgetting how much the ring costs. So we're coming down to $26.25 with a $525 budget pay. Now, there is a bundle and save. We have found in the past that sometimes we would get a little loophole where it would allow us to add the promo code on top of the bundle and save, which it did. Oh my goodness, you guys. That means you can get home the pendant and the ring for $4,725. Okay, so you can get the ring home alone or the pendant home alone for $26.24, or you can get both for $47.25. Now, they will apply budget pay to that as well, so you don't have to pay that in full. You can still utilize your budget pay option. Elias is in the house with us today. We had a question. Someone said, DJ, what's that personal shopper number? Elias, will you put that in the chat for our friends? And yes, welcome on in, y'all. We are about to enter into the second half of our show. My name is Lauren. I am one of your hosts here at Shop LC. Thank you for hanging out with us, for spending your Friday with us, right? I know everybody's got probably lots to do. Even if you don't have lots to do, maybe you just had a long week and you just want to crash out on the couch. Thanks for choosing to hang out with us on the live stream.
Now we are at the top of the hour, so let's do a quick intro. We had Joe joining us on Facebook as well.
Alrighty. Hey, friends. Thanks for hanging. Really easy to shop with us today. You are going to comment shop with the item number. So this pendant, shop 7. We do have that coupon code. Make sure you're utilizing that before you check out Live 25. Want to say hello to everybody on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and of course our website, shoplc.com. Hey, hey, hey. Happy Friday. All right. Here we go. We're going to get on to item 8. Oh, good point, Elias. Elias kind of prompts me with the screen on the back because I'll just go in all different directions all the time. We do have Gym Fest coming up, and we gotta let y'all know about Gym Fest because I feel like it hasn't had enough attention in the past. And you guys, Gym Fest is so much fun. I want as many of you guys to make it to Gym Fest as possible. And I say that because it's a free experience, you guys. This is totally complimentary to you, okay? There's no purchase necessary. You don't have to buy tickets. I believe you do need to RSVP just so that we can know the numbers for food, for beverages, for seating. We want to make sure that we can accommodate everybody. We want you to be comfortable in our studio, in our space. But it is such a fun-filled experience. If you have not been in a live television studio before, if you are just a fan of Shop LC, this is an experience for you. So you get to do a studio tour. We're going to have a fashion show. Okay, we'll have workshops. Cheryl will do a crystal workshop. We will have lunch. We will have snacks. We'll have little beverages for you. It is so much fun. And any of our viewers who have made it to Gym Fest, they love it. You guys, they have so much fun. Oh, my head was covering up the numbers. Sorry, you guys. Okay. There is your date, July 18th. That is from 2 to 6 p.m. Sorry, my head is in the way of the Gym Fest details. There you go. All right, you guys. So that is Gym Fest. It is so much fun. Please, if you're in the area, come. I'll be there. I'll be there all day. So come say hi. Come hang out. We are going to have a blast together at Gym Fest. Oh, my goodness. And yes, this is the best part about working at Shop LC, your purchase feeds. So your purchase feeds, friends, if you buy something, whether it is $7.99 or $799, your purchase goes towards purchasing a meal for a child in need. We don't ask you to round up. We don't ask you to add $1. We've actually fed over 50 million children or provided 50 million meals to children through this initiative. And what I love about this initiative is we do it right here in the Austin, Texas area. We do this in India, where our home company is. And we also do this in Germany and the UK, where our sister stations are. So your purchase feeds is so special. Our motto is delivering joy, right? I mentioned that earlier. And I think we do that in so many ways. We deliver joy through our price points, right? You're able to get gemstones that maybe you've only ever dreamed of owning, and then Shop LC makes that a reality. You're able to utilize budget pay, so you're not overextending yourself, right? You have the option of budget pay. And then on top of that, you're delivering joy to children. And that just makes it so special, right? Like, we're going to shop. We're people. For the most part, we like to shop, okay? So you're going to shop. Why not shop with Shop LC, where you know you're doing good at the same time? I mean, that's what I tell my friends and family, because if you look at our website, like, you could type in almost anything in our search bar, and it might come up. Like, we have air mattresses. We have hand mixers. We have face masks. We have winter coats. We literally have everything you can imagine. And when you shop with us, you're giving back. So this is the place to shop. Why would you shop anywhere else when you can give back by shopping with us here at Shop LC? So it's very near and dear to my heart. It makes this job more than just a sales job, right? It's more than just me bringing you the items, because I know that we're doing something so much bigger than just shopping together, right? We're making the world a better place. So it's really neat. I know Hunter, when he went to India, my goodness, what, a year or 2 years ago now, he had said that they were actually able to help pass out those meals. And it was just such a special experience. I know some of our team members here in Austin have actually gone to volunteer as well to do the meal delivery. And I wish we could do a live stream showcasing that, but for the safety of the children is why we don't show video footage or photos of the children right here in the U.S., just for safety precautions. So we are a part of that. We are like hands in it, and it's just so incredibly special. Now, something else that is super special is this next piece. Whew, y'all. We have a AAA London Blue Topaz, okay? London Blue. And it's a heart shape. So I love heart-shaped jewelry. I love what our host Sean Wills, he always says. He says you're either a heart-shaped jewelry person or you're not. And I believe that wholeheartedly. You're either in it or it's not really your thing. And it is very interesting because when we are talking about a heart-shaped piece, you have to realize that this is a fancy cut stone. Okay, this is a fancy cut stone. And when you're talking about a heart shape, it's actually a quite wasteful stone. It's a quite wasteful cut. So you're not utilizing the gem to its full potential. So that makes it even more special, because we could make this a huge oval, a huge cushion, a huge octagon, and utilize more of that stone. You're not getting all of that stone when you have to etch in that heart-shaped design. It's beautiful, but to some jewelers, they're like, okay, I cannot keep moving my head. I can't keep moving my head. Okay, what were you trying to see? There's that London Blue Topaz. Okay, here we go. Here's that ring. Y'all, this is huge. And I love what Elias was pulling up. Blue Topaz is the official gemstone of Texas. Okay. Elias is giving me pointers here. He's like, there you go. Move your head out of the way and show the gemstone. There is that London Blue Topaz. Friends, this is a 7¼ carat stone. It is a massive heart, 12 by 12 millimeters, AAA in grading, all done in 10 karat white gold. Now, this is our first white gold piece. So if you love white gold, you are going to fall in love. And just if you love that heart jewelry, that's really what sets this apart, is the fact that it is a heart. And it is not just any heart. It is huge. You know what this instantly makes me think of? The Titanic. The heart pendant that gets tossed into the ocean.
That's not the only thing that got tossed.
That's true. A lot of things made it to the bottom of the ocean with the Titanic, unfortunately. But if y'all remember, that heart, she dropped it in the bottom of the ocean. Look at that.
That final heart gesture.
That final gesture of love. Big gesture of love. Take a peek at that. It's huge, you guys. So this blue topaz was actually designated the state gemstone on March 26, 1969. How neat is that, you guys? It's also November's birthstone. There is that heart. It's huge, you guys. This is, what are the best ways to say this? This is like minimalist luxury. I think that's the best way to describe it because it's minimalist in the fact that we don't have a bunch of accent stones. What makes this piece a showstopper is the shape, right? The heart shape. So it's minimalist in that we don't have accent stones. There's not a lot of fluff, but it's luxurious because it's huge, okay? We are talking about a massive gemstone. So it's minimalist luxury. It's in gold. Now, price point on this is $800, okay? $800 to start. We're going to actually bring you down to $600. Okay, you can get an over 7 carat London blue topaz for $600. Your budget pay on that comes to $120, and I have to share these reviews with you, okay? Elizabeth wrote, 5-star review, I love my London blue topaz. I have the heart shape and size. It draws attention everywhere I go. Sheila wrote, blue heart ring. It is beautiful. It is very stunning. Hopefully Shop LC can get a necklace made and reorder to get produced. I really think people should consider this ring for Valentine's Day, for a wedding. It could be or something blue. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to whoever created. This is now my favorite. Okay, that was from Sheila. Isaac! Hey, friend. Yes, I'm back. Hey, I'm always here, okay? Isaac said, I didn't think you would be on today. I saw you at 2 a.m. with Hunter. Oh, no. I'm still making my appearance here in the live stream this Friday afternoon. So I'm hanging out with you guys. Isaac, I'm glad you could hang out with us for at least the little second half of the show or a little bit of our show. I know you might have to run out. What are you up to today, friend? It is so good to see a familiar face hopping in, saying hello. Sizing is great on this, you guys. We're starting at size 5. We have half sizes. What are we moving up to, Elias, on this piece? 10. 5 through 10 on this piece with half sizes available. This one right here will be shop 8. Okay, shop 8. Shop 8, it's looking great. I'm turning into Hunter. That's what I'm going to be doing, you guys. When I come back to the live stream after 2 weeks of hosting with Hunter, I'm going to start rhyming. All right, shop 8 on that piece. Isaac, how much caffeine did you have? Honestly, you guys, I am impressed with myself. I did not have much caffeine before this show. What did I have? I had 1 coffee. 1 coffee today. Can you even believe it? We have a team outing tonight. I'm definitely going to need another dosage of caffeine, whether it be a coffee or an iced tea or something, to keep me going. Elias, are you going to go to the team outing?
Yeah. Definitely check that out.
You sound unsure.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay.
I was distracted.
I'm like, come on, Elias, you got to go. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I got invited.
But you know what, guys? I am very proud of myself, okay? Elias, you should be proud of me too. I have been in my water season of life. I have been drinking 3 to 4 of these big cups filled with water a day. I put all of my supplement powders in here, electrolytes, colostrum, collagen. I blend it up so it's like kind of frothy and has a nice flavor, and I just keep refilling it all throughout the day. Last night, with Hunter and I's show, I drank 3 of these, just one before our show, one during our show, and then I filled it up, and by the time I got home, I had drank another one. And honestly, you guys, I feel more energized drinking that big thing of water, like drinking my water throughout the day, than I felt when I was having multiple coffees a day. I'm feeling way more energized. So it's definitely important to stay hydrated. I'm realizing that. It all started with the hydration powder that we actually have on our website. It's, I think it's Soul Nutrition. Soul Nutrition, they have this electrolyte powder. It is so tasty. And I started using that. Hunter and I actually presented it a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago now. Time really is going by quick this summer. And we each got to take home some so that we could try it, let everybody know what it was like. I loved it so much. I'm drinking my electrolytes every day now. And I just do half a pack because they are extremely flavorful. So I will do half a pack of my electrolytes and then I'll put in the colostrum. And then later in the day, I'll do my collagen pack because I also drink powdered collagen. So I put all those in my water, and I am drinking so much more water than I normally drink.
Reading my mind.
Oh, don't overdo it with the water? Or don't overdo it with all the supplements?
No.
I like our supplements, you guys. I love our powdered supplements. We also have, from that Soul Nutrition, we also have probiotic powder. I have already finished using that one, so I'm just taking a probiotic, a daily probiotic pill. But I'm loving water with the supplements. Isaac said you will have... Oh, I missed the first hour because I thought you would have a fill-in person. I know. I should have messaged you, Isaac, because I think you asked me last night on Instagram, and I had seen the comment when I was on air, and I didn't get back to you. But I'm here. I'm glad you can spend the last hour with us. And don't worry, I won't overdo it on the water. I do know you can over intake water. My grandpa went a little crazy on his water intake. He felt like he was pretty dehydrated. I was having some leg cramps, and he just drank a lot of water. And that cannot be good as well. But I'm drinking it throughout the day, and I'm pouring the electrolytes in, which helps your body absorb the water as well. So I'm loving it. Feeling like myself again. Yeah, y'all, I am feeling like myself again. I was going through it for a little bit, but I'm on the upswing. So that's life, right? You're always in your hills and valleys, but God brings you back around. Oh my goodness. Guys, we have a Zambian emerald.
Maybe.
This ring glows, okay? It is glowing on the hand with that Zambian emerald. This is a AAA Zambian emerald. Now, this is the first piece that we are bringing to you in your Ileana collection. So that means we're upping the game. We are getting into 18 karat yellow gold. So if you get one of these pieces home, I'm not telling you not to. Please be a little bit more gentle with your 18 karat gold pieces than you would be with your 14 or your 10, okay? Just keep that in mind. I know you guys know, but I didn't. So I like to, give you a little heads up. Be a little more gentle with your 18 karat gold pieces. Now, 18 karat gold, you have your AAA Zambian emerald. That is going to be a 7x5 millimeter, 79 point stone. And then we've got diamonds moving down the band. What I love about this, okay, is we have incorporated multiple different shapes on those diamonds. So as you move down the sides of the band, we start here with a tapered baguette. So that's kind of narrowing you from that oval into the size of the band. And then we move into rounds as we go down the side. So I think we have about 7, let's see if I'm correct. I just kind of eyeballed it. Oh my goodness. Good. 7 diamonds on each side of your Zambian emerald. Taking a little peek at some of the info on the Zambian emerald, part of the beryl family, okay? May birthstone. What a perfect birthstone for May, right? April showers bring May flowers. I think of May as just the grass is green, life is good. It's before summer gets too hot, and then your grass is burning. 20 and 35th wedding anniversary gift. Ooh, so if you stay married all through the long haul, you actually might end up with 2 emeralds. That's nice to know. GIA Zambia is the world's second most important emerald source by value after Colombia. And it is the official gemstone of North Carolina. Who knew? Okay, so we've gotten 2 state gemstones. London Blue Topaz, the official gemstone of Texas. And then emerald is the official gemstone of North Carolina. That's pretty neat. I did not know. I guess I probably knew that states had official gemstones, but I didn't know what they were. Y'all, this is gorgeous. And here's the thing with emeralds is you're not typically going to see a Zambian emerald in this size. I know we're at 79 points. You might be going, oh man, I wish it was a carat. You're just not going to see huge Zambian emeralds. You just don't find them. And if you do, they're so incredibly expensive. So just the fact that you're even getting over 3/4 of a carat is extremely impressive in your Zambian emerald. Now, taking a peek at that price point, we're starting at $1,900. We're going to drop you down to $1,500. And then a $300 budget pay. So you can get home your Zambian emerald for $300. Your estimated replacement value, $5,000. So we're taking $3,500 off of the estimated replacement value price and bringing it to you for $1,500. Sizing is pretty great. So, okay, even better. I thought we were starting at a 7. We're starting at a 6.5. So we do have sizing for our petite fingered friends. We're going from 6 up through 11 with half sizing in between. Okay, so we've got quite a nice size range there. And I really do love when we offer half sizes. So please take advantage of that. If you wore a size 5, you could have a jeweler size this. It is 18 karat gold. And like I said earlier, you could also put on one of those little ring sizers. That is always an option. This right here is going to be shop 9 for your Zambian emerald. Y'all, this is the first emerald of the show. And actually, this is the only emerald in today's show. So for my May babies out there, for just collectors, right, to own a Zambian emerald like this is extremely impressive. And I love the overall design. I love the simplicity of it, right? Like we have the addition of the diamonds, but it is more simplified. And sometimes when you have a really gorgeous stone, simplicity allows you to just embrace the stone and not be distracted. Okay, that will be shop 9. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is luxurious. Tony is joining us. Hey, Tony, how are you? You gotta let us know what your weekend plans are. Always nice to see you, Tony. I hope things are going good up in Chicago. I wonder what y'all's weather is like if y'all are having a pretty weekend ahead.
That piece is just glimmering over here.
It is. Look at that glisten. Look at that sparkle. Isaac over here. Okay, Isaac, you're working all weekend. Everybody's saying hello. I love it. I love that y'all all chit-chat with one another in the chat. We really are a family here in the live stream, you guys. We've created a really fun community with our Shop LC live streams, and I love seeing you guys come back time and time again. Many of you, we follow each other on social media, so I get to keep up with your lives and see everything that you're doing, and I love it. It makes it really fun and personal, and I've always said this, but on the live stream, we do not have a co-host, okay? You are the co-host. So that's why I love the comments. That's why I love the engagement. Y'all are carrying the show with me. It's really special. So how often do you get to be the co-host of a show? So I love it when you hang out. Keep on hanging out with us. All right. Now, we have Ceylon Blue Sapphire. John was right. This is glimmering, you guys. It is glistening. It is glimmering. Now, Ceylon Blue Sapphire, I like to think of this as like the Cinderella stone. It, to me, is the color of Cinderella's dress.
Are you a sapphire girl?
I love blues and pinks.
Yeah.
So that's why I fall in love with the sapphire. It is a fairy tale stone, okay? It is like the color of Cinderella's dress. It is just magical. Now, we are talking about a AAA on your Ceylon Blue Sapphire, surrounded by diamonds. This is going to be a certified and appraised piece. Now, your central stone, that's a 5mm round, 76 points. So you're at 3/4 of a carat. I feel like it presents so large because you do have all of those layers with your diamonds. Now, these diamonds, you guys, gorgeous stones. You're going to have an inner halo of rounds, and then that outer edge, okay, that framework of this piece, you're going to have baguettes. And the baguettes are placed on the vertical, so it gives you an even larger look. So it just creates a really big look. Though your central stone isn't quite a carat, it looks and presents so beautifully on the hand. And this one is another piece in white gold. We're into 14 karat white gold on this one. You're getting 56 points over half a carat of diamonds. And these are our Earth Mine diamonds. All right. You're also getting over 4 grams of gold, which is something to keep in mind, you guys. As we are looking at these pieces, I might not always mention it, but take note of the gold because gold is on the rise. The upward trajectory of gold has been insane this past year. So take note of the gold gram weight because, I mean, in this one in particular, I want you to see. Okay, I want you to see how thick this band is. Now, you have a little bit of a bridge design. Okay, so you have that underband, And then you have the setting of your ring placed on top of that. And then your band connects, and that's where you have those additional diamonds. So look at how much gold you're getting. The thickness on that gold, the double layer. I mean, that presents so big. Take a peek at that on the hand. Yes, Miss Pat Perkins looks so much bigger. It really does. It presents so large. Isaac, I should get a commission. Hey, become an influencer. Become a Shop LC influencer. You would get commission. They do that. They have a platform. Isaac's going to be our Shop LC influencer. I can already see it now. Okay, you guys. So this item will be. Oh wait, I forgot to go over the appraisal. Our price point is $1,700. That's your starting price. We're going to bring you down to $1,275, and then we have a budget pay for you of $255. Okay, $255 on your budget pay. I love this review from Sherry K. She wrote, "This Ceylon and diamond ring is perfect. The sapphire sparkles as much as the diamonds. It looks flawless, and I'm so happy to add it to my collection. I highly recommend this and appreciate Shop LC for bringing us the chance to own it." Wow. Yeah. Wow is really the only word I can use. It's that essence of magic. It's that fairy tale piece. And, you know I might sound cheesy saying it's a Cinderella ring, but it really is to me. It really does have that essence of a fairy tale. And it is that exact color that you imagine Cinderella's dress would be. So it really is a fairy tale piece to me. This will be Shop 10. Shop 10 on our Cinderella Ceylon Sapphire. I'm claiming it now. Cinderella Ceylon Sapphire. That's the new name. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay? Miss Pat Perkins, you should be an influencer. Yeah, I wish I could be. Maybe one day I'll get there. Let's talk a little bit about blue sapphire. In medieval Europe, it evoked an association with the purity of the sky and the kingdom of God. I like that. It is a really beautiful sky blue. In many versions of the Bible, sapphire is considered to be one of the stones in Aaron's breastplate. That is very interesting as well, a source of protection. In astrology, practiced in India, blue sapphire was associated with Saturn, and it carries a strong association with the eyes. I can see that, okay, the blue eyes. All right, friends. Now, your price was $1,275. Estimated replacement value, $5,000. $5,000 on your estimated replacement value. Amazing size range. We're starting at size 5. Petite fingered friends. It's a party. 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 Isaac, I didn't buy anything for Prime Week. How are you doing? I have not bought anything for Prime Week, you guys. I have, let's see here. How many things do I have?
In my cart.
I was going to say, how many things do I have in my cart? I've taken a lot out. I added a lot, and then I removed a lot. Y'all will be impressed.
Needs and wants.
Okay, I currently have 5 things in my cart, and I actually don't even remember what they are. Okay, I have 2 packages of Hint water, which is a really good deal. It's $11 for 12 bottles, so it's under $1 a bottle. I have an iPhone charger, which I feel like is kind of a need, and then a pair of sunglasses and a loungewear set. I could probably get rid of the sunglasses and the loungewear, but I think the water and the iPhone chargers are kind of important, right? It's good to have a spare iPhone charger. Elias, how many times have I run in here and asked to borrow this iPhone charger? So I think I need an extra iPhone charger for my work bag. So I might get the iPhone chargers and the water, and I'll take the matching set out. But I only have 5 items, and 2 of those are water. So I feel like I told y'all, I'm like in my water phase of life. I'm like hooked on water. I'm ordering water on Prime Day. That's my number one purchase that I want is Hint water. It is a great price though. So, and those are the limited edition flavors. Have y'all tried those? Elias, I've got to bring you one of these waters. This Hint water. There's a lemon vanilla flavor. And it tastes so good and so subtle. And Isaac, heck no, I'm not drinking tap water. So bad. Heck no. At least get a filter. Nobody out there, do not drink your tap water, please. Do not. Get a filter at least. Okay. There's the dimensions. I want to show you all about 1/2 inch there. Miss Pepper, especially the charger. Yeah, that iPhone charger is $7.99. So I'm going to grab that, and I'm also going to get the waters, the hint waters, and I'll get rid of the other stuff. The sunglasses I had in there were only $12. Just saying, it's a pretty good deal. Okay, so final look at this one. That was shop 10 on our Cinderella Ceylon Blue Sapphire. Now we're getting into Rubelite. You guys, I have to say, never mind, it's Radiant Ember Garnet. Radiant Ember Garnet coming in next. Isaac, I want to know what's in your cart, in your Prime Day cart. Tony, do you have anything in your Prime? Have you had any Amazon Prime Week orders or anything in your cart? What about you, Elias?
Oh yeah, I got quite a few stuff, just sport stuff.
Anything exciting?
No, I'm in my moving out phase, so I'm moving out, so.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, so just trying to get my stuff situated on that.
Okay, I
I
gotcha.
got me some containers.
Oh, that's good. Those are always useful.
Yeah, I got me some needed stuff.
Good. It's good. See, like Prime Day is a really great time to get the stuff that you've had like in your cart that like you do need. Like the phone chargers, like the, vitamins. There are a lot of vitamins on sale because I have a lot of like, what I do for Prime, this is a little tip, is I go through my previously ordered items. And if any of my like stuff that I order regularly, like even my mascara, I check to see if it was on sale. The magnesium I take, the turmeric I take, those things you're going to buy anyways. So you might as well get them when they're on sale. Let's see here. Tony, what does Tony have to say? Tony said, hey, Lauren and everyone, good afternoon from a warm and steamy Chicago. My weekends include going to the Gospel Festival in Millennium Park on Saturday. That sounds so fun, Tony. I want to do that. Temp's supposed to be in the 80s, but steamy. Okay, that sounds like a really fun weekend. I am on board with that. Miss Pat Perkins, watermelon. Oh, she likes the watermelon hint water. Yeah, the watermelon's really good. I'm still set that my favorite hint water is the lemon vanilla. The lemon vanilla, so good. Oh, Isaac said he's buying batteries. That's a good one too. And y'all know, Shop LC, we have a storefront on Amazon as well.
We got rechargeable batteries
added
as well.
Deals. We do. We sell rechargeable batteries, by the way. Patriot batteries. They're amazing. Miss Pat, all your money goes for expensive coffee. It really doesn't, you guys. I got to say, I haven't purchased a coffee at a coffee shop. Well, I got a coffee at a coffee shop last weekend because I was back in Dallas. And I was with friends. You know, when you're going out and about with friends, it's like, there's only so many things you can do. And then it started raining in the middle of the day. And we're like, well, where should we go hang out? And a coffee shop's a good spot to chit chat. So we got a nice little treat. Isaac, Lauren isn't cheap like me, $6 coffee. I will have you guys know, I got an iced coffee from Panera today on my membership. And I just re-upped my membership for only $3 a month with the promo code 299MO. So if you want to re-up your Panera. All right, we are getting into Radiant Ember Garnet, but not just Radiant Ember Garnet. Y'all always pick on me for my spending. I'm actually very frugal. Okay, I really am. With my coffee with my Panera membership, I'm really very frugal. So I know y'all like to pick on me for my spending, but I'll defend myself. I'm pretty frugal. Okay, look at that. Radiant Ember Garnet. However, we are also looking at Paraíba Tourmaline. So remember, we had the Paraíba with your, oh goodness, what were we looking at? We were with Paraíba and Savorite Garnet. Well, now we are getting Paraíba Tourmaline with Radiant Ember Garnet. Isaac, I save money by not having any friends. You have friends, Isaac. We're just in Texas, so we can't go have coffee with you or a Pepsi with you. Yes, Isaac, he's been getting the strawberry lemonade, y'all. That Panera strawberry basil, I'm telling you, it is like a little mocktail, and it's on the membership plan. It's so good.
Is that a drink?
It is.
Let's try that. That sounds good.
It's
that sounds good.
So good. They put fresh strawberries and fresh basil leaves in it. It is delicious. It's at Panera. Okay, take a peek, you guys. Gorgeous. So let's talk about that Radiant Ember Garnet. Okay, your Radiant Ember Garnet is a beautiful, Sean describes it as a Concord grape jelly color, and he's spot on with that. That really is what you see in the Radiant Ember Garnet. So that stone is going to be an 8x6 millimeter, 1.53 carats. We're looking at over a carat and a half on your Radiant Ember Garnet. We then have your Paraíba, Okay, so that is the outer or the inner halo here. And I have to point to the structure of this halo because it's a very unique structure on that halo. So looking at your halo, you have 3 Pataiba tourmaline, and they're in sections of 3 with an actual bar, an actual gold bar placed in between, dividing these sections. So that's one of those details that really gives this piece a lot of personality, right? We're not just looking at a traditional halo, you're looking at these sections that are divided out in your Pataiba tourmaline. So I really love the look of that. I think it gives the ring a lot of character, personality, and just added detail as well. Now then, making your way down the sides of the ring, we actually have 4 diamonds on each side. And something else to note, which I just think is really, really special when Shop LC does this, is we've actually utilized 10 karat yellow gold for the primary setting of this ring. However, we have utilized 10 karat white gold in the setting of the Pataiba tourmaline as well as the diamonds. And so what that's going to do is when we have these light bright stones, by utilizing white gold around those stones is we're making them even brighter, even lighter. So it really enhances those light bright stones. And then we get back into our yellow gold right there with our radiant ember garnet. So we're going to have the yellow gold next to those warm, rich tones, and then the white gold next to your bright, vibrant colors like the radiant, that's the central stone, like the Pataiba and the diamonds. It's a special ring, you guys. Now, you do have a little bit of negative space, some open space in this one as well. So again, adding to that character and overall kind of distinction and detail on this piece, that's going to be right there. You can kind of see where the light can come in between your radiant ember garnet setting and then your Pataiba tourmaline. We've got incredible reviews on this one. Beth wrote, stunning. This ring is magnificent. The color of the garnet is so rich and the Pataiba is beautiful, a great combination. You know, I'll say it's an unexpected combination, right? Not something you would expect to see, but once you do, you fall in love. Doris T, 5-star review, 5 stars, she says. Okay, all in caps. When you put something in caps, you mean it. When I opened the beautiful purple Luxoro box, our Luxoro pieces do come in beautiful packaging, you guys. The AAA Radiant Ember Garnet Ring and Pataiba Tourmaline and diamonds took my breath away. Please express to Tony my gratitude for offering such a beautiful ring. Thank you for delivering joy. That was from Dory. Thank you, Dory, for sharing your experience. This really is a very special piece, you guys.
Ooh, sizing.
Size on this. Oh, you're right. I was like, okay, Elias. He's like, ooh, sizing. Yeah. Guys, guess what? We're starting with a size 4.
A size 4?
We're starting in size 4.
What?
This does not happen.
It's crazy.
So if you are a very petite fingered friend out there, hello, we have size 4 in this. We're going up to size 11. Now we did have up to 12, 11 and a half and 12 are sold out. So y'all can ring the bell and we'll let you know if we get one back. Thank you for pointing that out to me, Elias, because yeah, we don't really get size 4 very often. So that is a big deal. Okay, please, please, please take advantage of that. The fact that we have this in a size 4. Now, looking at your appraisal, your price today is $1,200. Your estimated replacement value is $4,100. Okay, so about a third, not even a third, about $3,000 less than your estimated replacement value. And you get the option of budget pay. So your budget pay is going to come down to $240. $240 to get it home, try it on, fall in love. And then you pay that out over time. I'm actually falling more and more in love with this color combination. And I love it too because our backlighting is just like kind of blending in with that radiant ember garnet. It's creating this whole vibe right now in the room that I just love. I love this vibe right now. Okay, friends, that will be Shop 11. Shop 11 on your Radiant Ember Garnet with Pataiba. Okay, Pataiba Tourmaline. That is Shop 11.
Ooh, we're going to come in with Texas Twofer, pendant and chain.
Ooh, okay. Is that the matching pendant?
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have the corresponding pendant.
Put your comments real quick.
Oh, Isaac. Isaac said I spend money when I go hang out with Lexi. Tony, by the way, Lauren, there is also a festival here in Chicago this weekend called the Windy City Smokeout near the United Center that has barbecue and country music. Ooh, okay, barbecue and country music. That sounds like a Texas festival. I love it.
That's what Lauren does every weekend.
All right, barbecue and country music, I'm in. Wow, I actually haven't been to a country concert in way too long. I gotta see who's coming to town this summer.
Clay Walker's my favorite.
Oh, I like Clay Walker. It's country music season or country music concert season, but it's been a busy time. Okay, you guys. Ooh, yes, Tony said that triple jewel. That's a perfect way to describe it. Triple jewel ring, triple jewel pendant as well. It is very chic, right? All of those kind of combinations. I think adding the Pataiba with the radiant ember, since it's such an unexpected combo, I would say it's a very chic piece. Now, here's the matching pendant. So if you were just absolutely in love, did I get that twisted? I did. Sorry, you guys. If you were absolutely in love with the ring, we do have the corresponding pendant for you. Bail to base beauty. So the diamonds that we had on the band of the ring, those will be included on the bail of your pendant. So bail to base, we are looking at, do a quick measurement, 3/4 of an inch. Okay, 3/4 of an inch on your bail to base measurement there, and it is coming with the chain. So like Elia said, we have a Texas twofer. Now, we did not always include chains. I mentioned that earlier, and the fact that we have a chain, it's a 10-karat gold chain, you guys. This is a big deal. 10-karat gold chain included with your purchase. Now, we do have your estimated appraisal. I'm going to grab that, and again, I have to mention that the chain isn't included in your appraisal. So that's another, let's see, a 10-karat gold 20-inch chain. It's probably $100 on Shop LC, like at a low price point, probably $108 or 108. Where did I come up with that? It's a very specific number. That's probably about $100. I think I'm thinking of my 18-karat gold chain. I think that was like $108. So I don't know where I'm coming from right here. About $100 probably for the chain, in addition to what you're already seeing, and that's Shop LC pricing. So the pendant alone, estimated replacement value is $4,000. Today, pendant plus chain is coming home to you for $1,200. $1,200. Was Pat saying no, much more for the chain? Okay. I guess I don't really remember the pricing on pendant chains like this, but I guess you're right. Gold is up, so it could cost much more for that 20-inch chain, and you're getting it included. So $1,200 for your pendant with the chain, a $4,000 estimated replacement value without even the chain. And this is a direct match, so I'm not going to spend too much time going into those gemstones because you are getting a direct match to the ring. So you've got your radiant ember garnet in the center, surrounded by Pataiba tourmaline with an outer halo of diamonds. So triple luxury, triple gemstones on this piece. Beth C, 5-star review, she said, this is absolutely stunning. I agree with you, Beth. It truly is a stunning piece. The more I wear the ring / pendant, the more I fall in love with that color combination. I don't think I've seen this combo before, but there is definitely something to that kind of that grape radiant ember garnet color with that Caribbean Ocean Pataiba tourmaline color. Those two together, it's really something special. So that will be shop 12, shop 1-2. And thank you, Elias, for mentioning that. If y'all are checking out, please make sure you insert the coupon code LIVE, LIVE25. So if you want to get the discount, the 25% off, you actually have to insert that coupon code. So it's not already applied to the live stream items. You will apply that coupon code. So thank you, Elias. I don't want y'all to miss out on that. So please make sure not to forget to insert your coupon code. Okay, next up, we are getting into more turquoisite. Now, if you weren't with us earlier when we had turquoisite, we were talking about how special turquoisite is because it is actually a color-shifting, color-changing gem. As Elias put it, a chameleon gem. So it really does kind of adjust to the space. It adjusts to the light in the room. So when you're in candlelight, you're going to be looking at a peachy gemstone. And then when you're in sunlight, natural light, you're going to be looking at more of a green colored gemstone. And you can see those colors, how they adjust right there. So sunlight, it's going to be this like bright kiwi green. Indoors, I call that like our warm mossy green. As you see under candlelight, okay, date night, you are wearing a peachy pink tone. And then in mixed lighting, you get a little bit of both. So you're getting the best of both worlds, best of those color tones right there in your piece. Now, earlier, we had the round turquoisite, right? And I told y'all you can mix and match your shapes. So now we are bringing in this massive And you guys, I truly mean massive octagon. Oh my goodness. You guys, sometimes these turquoisite sizes, look at that. Look at that central stone alone. It is huge. I mean, that is knuckle to knuckle, fully takes over the hand, which we want, right? So you are looking at a 12 by 8 millimeter baguette. 12 by 8 millimeters. And the way this is cut, it's got like some step cutting in it. So it honestly looks like you could go down into the stone. I love stones that are cut with so much depth, right? It gives you that three-dimensionality. And then looking down the sides, you have diamonds moving down. You have 2 rows of diamonds on each side. Those are going to be diamond rounds. I mean, this is just such a prominent piece. One of the thickest bands we've had with those diamonds moving down. Look at the sparkle on the band alone. And then take a peek at your center stone. Now, I mentioned the dimensions, right? Those were 12 by 8 millimeter. However, you're also looking at over 5 carats on that central turquoisite. So big carat weight, large just in size and prominence. And I know sometimes millimeters, I know my mind doesn't naturally think in millimeters. I always mention it. I know our collectors, y'all know your millimeter sizing, but I like to show inches for anyone out there as well. That is about 1/2 inch on the length of that stone. That's huge. 1/2 inch on that baguette. That is just massive in size. And then looking on the interior, I haven't really shown y'all many of the under galleries, but just to give you a sense of what you're getting with Shop LC, the under gallery on that is fully finished. Here's a peek at that on the hand again. You are going to get 30 diamonds in this piece. And you are looking at 14 karat yellow gold. So 14 karat yellow gold, 50% pure gold. Now, estimated replacement value is $8,500. $8,500. We are bringing it to you today. We are starting at $2,800. So under $6,000 less is where we're starting. And then we're going to add the coupon code. So you're getting it for even less than that. So already $6,000 less than your estimated replacement value. Okay, and then we're going to use our Live 25 coupon code. So you're going to get it home for even less than that. And one thing to note, you guys, is you can actually have these reappraised when you get them if you'd like. So you're looking at an appraisal from April 28th. When we think about the gold prices, this is likely that this could appraise for even more with today's current gold prices because they have gone up so significantly. Gigi, oh my goodness, Gigi has this ring. Gigi was a frequent live stream viewer and Shop LC viewer. Gigi wrote, 5 stars, absolutely stunning. This 5 carat plus turquoisite is absolutely beautiful. The cut and color change is amazing. This is a must add to your collection. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, y'all, Tony is our gem hunter, okay? He is based out of Brazil. He does host shows. I actually think I might be on with Tony tomorrow from 6 to 8, 11 to 2. I think I'm with Tony or I'm with Dan. Either way, Tony is extremely knowledgeable in gems. He actually is out in the gem field finding and sourcing gemstones for Shop LC. So he is an incredible resource. And a lot of times these are gems that he sources and finds. Sherry K, I have several turquoisite rings, but none compare to this beauty. This is the most stunningly gorgeous piece I've ever seen. Thank you, Tony, and Shop LC for bringing this and at an affordable price. I highly recommend. Yeah, we love Tony around here, don't we? Giselle, I am so glad I bought this ring. It is a large gem without being a boulder that would make me shy away from wearing it every day. That's a really good point, Giselle, because I do think sometimes we can get something that's so big that we do kind of go, I don't know, like we don't wear as much as we would if it was a little more toned down. This is big and bold without being overpowering. She said, and the turquoisite is my favorite stone. The cut on this stone is stunning. The ring itself, it has become my favorite ring. I am so glad I bought this ring. Thank you for your feedback, Giselle. Yeah, Hunter's off tomorrow, so I will not be with Hunter tomorrow. I am with Dan or Tony or one of those gentlemen. I know I'm in that time slot, and one of the guys is with me. They'll probably be as surprised as I am when we pop up on air together. We never know what we're going to get here at Shop LC, right? Every day is a new surprise. So here we go. This will be Shop 13. You're looking at a price of $2,100. $2,100 is your price point today with a $420 budget pay. Shop 1-4. Now, this one does have a corresponding pendant as well. Are we getting into that next, Elias?
Yes, it'll be pendant on.
Okay. So this is going to be a standalone pendant. So, hey, maybe you got one of those other pendants that came with the chain included. Hey, you got your chain ready to rock and roll. One thing I want to mention is, remember how we had the round turquoisite? We had a pendant and we had a ring. You could intermix these. So if you wanted to get the round ring, the color tone is the same. So you could do the round ring and the baguette pendant, or you could do the baguette ring and the round pendant. And that goes the same for things that you might already have in your jewelry box, right? So if you already have a turquoisite in your jewelry box, you can mix and match these pieces. And of course, we're giving you that 30-day joy guarantee. So if they don't perfectly match up, so you don't just like, sometimes the color might be the same, but the vibe feels a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean.
right.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look right. So if that's the case, no worries. You've got 30-day joy guarantee, but give it a try. Mix and match this with the turquoisite pieces that you already own and love. So looking at this piece, again, we have that color changing property, which is just amazing. Now you've got 3, do you think it'll fit? Okay, Alice is going to try something out. I'm excited for that. You've got AAA turquoisite, and then you have those diamonds. You've got 3 rows of diamonds on your band. So what I want to mention here is look at how your diamonds are done. So you've got square diamonds, bail. Square diamonds in the center, and those are placed like side by side, not a prong setting. So you just get this stream, okay, this steady flow of sparkle. And then on the outer edges, you do have the prong setting. So it's really interesting. It's like this river of diamonds running through the center, and it just looks so good. I cannot get over it. That's such a unique design to see, because it really is like a river of sparkle running through that veil, bringing you to that gorgeous turquoisite pendant. Patrick, tuning in from YouTube, Patrick said, how are you doing, Lauren? I'm doing good. Thank you, Patrick. I sure do appreciate you asking. Thank you for passing through and hanging out with us. I'm doing good. I'm entering into a very busy season for the next couple of weeks, and I'm excited. I thrive on busyness. So I get really hyped up for those little busy seasons of life. And so I'm getting very excited for that, and just, feeling like I was in a valley for a little bit. I think y'all kind of know that here on the live stream. I've been pretty open. I was in a little bit of a valley, and I feel like I'm on the upswing, and it's a really good feeling to feel like you're coming out of that valley season. So taking a peek at this one, again, that's going to be 1/2 inch, and that is just in your turquoisite. So measuring that from the turquoisite up through the veil, you're actually looking at 3/4 inch. I know that's kind of a tough measurement. There you go, 3/4 inch from the bottom of your turquoisite to the top of that veil. And just take a peek at that on the neckline, you guys. It's elegant, it's luxurious, and I keep going back to what Giselle said when it comes to the size, right? It's big and it's bold. It's a statement for sure, but it's not overpowering, and I think that's really important. Okay, so here we go. Done in 14 karat yellow gold. You are looking at an estimated replacement value, y'all ready for this, of $5,800. Your price today, $1,800. So $4,000 less than your estimated replacement value. You have a budget pay of $360. Oh, we're giving Patrick a warm welcome over here. Everybody's welcoming Patrick into the chat. Hi, Patrick. Thank you so much for joining us. I told y'all it's like a family. We're all like, hey, saying hi to everybody. Okay. Let's see. I think that's our last bit of turquoisite for the show. Moving into some gems that we actually haven't covered at all yet. So get excited for that. Now, this is our first piece that I would say, well, I'm acting like, okay, this could go for the gentlemen or for the ladies. So we haven't had a distinctly gentleman's ring in today's show. This could be for the gentleman. However, I feel like the styling is more of a gentleman's ring. However, the sizing allows you ladies to get in on it too. And I think we did that because half the time on our gentlemen's rings, you ladies want to buy it. You're like, well, can y'all make that in a size 7? So, hey, you ask, we answer. Sleeping Beauty turquoise. This is my favorite gemstone. In fact, this is the ring I came in with today. This is from Shop LC. I wear this ring all the time. It's a 3-stone Sleeping Beauty turquoise in 18 karat gold. this is my favorite gemstone. I have this ring on almost all the time. Sleeping Beauty turquoise is just the perfect pop of color. Okay, so I wear my Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I don't, y'all, like I have a little bit of blue in my shirt, but I will wear that Sleeping Beauty turquoise with anything. And it adds this just electric pop of color because Sleeping Beauty turquoise is the purest turquoise that you can get. There's no veining. There's no added color. It is literally just robin's egg blue. We have a double prong setting on this, so it does sit nice and high. And you'll notice you have that claw prong setting on each end of your Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And then you have this gorgeous texture moving down the sides of that band. So big, bold piece. Now, ladies, I do think we could rock this. I really do. You're getting a lot of gold as well, okay? Over 8 grams of 10 karat yellow gold. So that is definitely something to note. Looking at that Sleeping Beauty, it is a 12 millimeter square, bringing you over 4 carats on your Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So Sleeping Beauty turquoise, it is no longer mined. It's an American treasure, which I think is so special, right? We look at all these different gemstones, and so many of them, pretty much everything we've seen today is from a different part of the world. And it's really amazing to be able to own and wear a little piece of, turkey. It's really special and it's really different. But to have something that is an American treasure is so special as well. And so that is another reason why I love Sleeping Beauty turquoise so much. But it hasn't been mined in, I want to say like 15 years. So it is something that we have what we have, and I'm not saying it's gone by any means. We have so many beautiful pieces. Like our inventory is good, but we're no longer mining the actual stone. So estimated replacement value on this was $4,600. Our price for you today is $1,800 with a $360 budget pay. So $1,800, less than half the estimated replacement value to get this home. Sizing 7 through, what are we going up to? Probably 12? Okay, 7 through 12. 7 through 12 on this piece. So ladies, gentlemen alike, you can both get in on this one. There we go. 5-star rating. That will be Shop 15. Shop 15 for our Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
We get into our tanzanite next.
Okay.
First.
It is time for tanzanite, another gemstone that is no longer being mined. Isaac, is Frisco, Texas near you? So Frisco is not near us at Shop LC. Frisco's up in North Texas, so it's near like where I'm from, where my mom lives in North Texas, the DFW area. Okay. Ooh. So y'all, we're getting into a lot of things we haven't touched on yet. So we're getting into tanzanite, but we are also dipping into our Rhapsody collection. So our Rhapsody collection, you guys, this is like, holy mackerel. Okay, this is like complete luxury. 950 platinum, quad A gemstones. So if something is put in platinum, it is only the best of the best. Yes, Tony, that ring is so cool. Either a man or woman can wear it. It's Sleeping Beauty turquoise, a jewel for all wearers. Yeah, that's so true. I mean, anyone can wear Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and anyone's going to look incredible in it. It's going to be that burst of color. It's a personality piece. That's what I'll say. Sleeping Beauty turquoise, it showcases your personality. Now, Quad A tanzanite, that showcases luxury. Okay, this is true luxury right there. Done in 950 platinum. You are looking at a 9x7 millimeter octagon, 2.54 carats on the tanzanite alone, surrounded by a half a carat of diamonds. So you have this gorgeous halo, and y'all, those diamonds are prominent in size. The larger stones, which are actually on the halo, those are 1.4 millimeter. And then moving down the sides, those are 1.2. So I prefer in accent stones for them to be like that 1.2 to 1.4 millimeter, because you actually see each and every individual stone. When you get into more petite stones, it's just kind of like a scattering of stones, which gives a really nice sparkle effect. But I want to see each and every diamond, right? Like you want to see the pronunciation of those stones. So I love that we have that 54 diamonds in this piece. My goodness, you guys. And like I said, it's only going to be the top quality diamonds, the top quality tanzanite if we are using platinum. So when we get into that Rhapsody collection, it is truly top tier. And something really special about our Rhapsody collection is if you look on the interior, the undergallery, you're actually going to see a little R in that platinum, and that stands for Rhapsody collection. All right. What is our sizing in this one, Elias?
We are looking at sizes
You have a
6 through 12.
Okay, 6 through 12 with half sizes available. So we've got something for everybody. Slightly split band there. You'll notice you have just an ever so slightly split, and then it moves together to kind of go back to the thinness of that band. But you are getting a lot of density there with your platinum. Paula D wrote, gorgeousness. Love the hue. Love the ring. Sharon, oh my gosh. I received my ring, and when I opened up, and the light shined on it, I have never seen anything sparkle so much. I am in love with it already. Yeah, our Rhapsody collection, you guys, when you open these boxes, there's a light within that box. So, I mean, it is a complete luxury experience. If you are gifting anything from our Rhapsody collection, people's jaws will be dropping. They'll be like, oh my. It truly is something special. So, I mentioned the estimated replacement value, or actually I didn't. Estimated replacement value is $11,000. Believe it or not, that's what I paid for my car, okay, in 2021. $11,000. That is what this ring is valued at. And then you have your price of $3,300. $3,300 with a $660 budget pay. $660 to get home. A Rhapsody collection piece is an incredible price. That will be shop 16 for our Rhapsody collection Tanzanite.
Ooh, here's my pick of the show.
And now getting into Elias's topic. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, so we are bringing in the corresponding pendant.
Jack.
And this is actually coming with the chain. So friends, you are getting a platinum chain. And it's not a basic chain. Look at that chain. It is a dainty rope chain. I can't even believe it that we're including a rope chain. Isaac, no mystery today. Yeah, I don't know. I think she might not have been feeling good. Gorgeous rope chain in your platinum. Diamonds up the bail. You are looking at a okay, I'm just going to put it on the hand. A 2.64 millimeter octagon. Quad A on that stone. Elias, do you know? I don't think I'm on the live stream at all next week. Do you know?
Let me check the schedule. They just sent it out.
Isaac, I don't think I am because I am on the TV side Saturday through Thursday. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be hanging out with y'all next week, but I'll be back. If not the following week, because I'm again on Saturday through Thursday. So I will be back.
Nope, not on the schedule.
Okay, I'm not with y'all on the live stream next week. I will be on Saturday night through Thursday night from 6 to 8 and 11 to 2. All 5 of those nights, okay? So that's where you can catch me next week. Final look at this piece right here. Platinum, Quad A Tanzanite, diamonds with a platinum chain included. Your estimated replacement value is $8,400. Your price today is $2,925 with a $585 budget pay.
And we got time for one more. I'm gonna let you pick out of the 2. Now,
All right.
The other behind the scenes.
Okay, we are going to scan in these Tanzanite studs.
Cool.
And then we have a beaded necklace, which we're loving these days.
Let's do beaded. And that's going to be our end of the show special. The beaded necklace.
Okay, so we got our beaded necklace. Loving this. So beaded gemstones, y'all, are becoming a huge trend. I love this. This is going to be your mandarin garnet. I was trying to look for the word. Your mandarin garnet. The actual closure on that, your lobster claw is going to be done in 18 karat yellow gold. Quad A on that mandarin garnet. Look at that color tone. It almost looks like an amber. 18 to 20 inches on adjustability. And there is a gorgeous graduation. So as you make your way to the center of the neckline, those beads are just going to get ever so slightly larger right at the base of your neckline. And these come in multiple different gemstones. So you have the opportunity to layer up your different beaded jewelry. Beaded jewelry is becoming a hot commodity, okay? It is on trend right now. If you watched our latest YouTube video, beaded jewelry was a huge trend for summer. So you have the opportunity to get this home. We are looking at a price point of under $1,000. This is definitely our end of show special, one of the best deals of the show. $975 with a $195 budget pay when your estimated replacement value was $3,500. All right, my friends, I will be missing you guys here in the live stream for the next couple of weeks, but I will be back with you guys for sure in August. And I only say in August because after my run on the primetime shows with Hunter, I'll be taking a few days off for my birthday, and then I'll be back with you guys on July 29th, which is a Tuesday. So I likely imagine I'll be right here with you guys on that Tuesday. Okay, let's have a quick chat. One, I hope that everybody just has a really great weekend. Two, please continue to pray for Texas, for everyone affected by the flooding here in Texas, either directly or indirectly. You know, I have just being on social media, looking at friends and growing up in the Dallas area, now living in the Austin area. I have so many people who directly know someone who lost their lives in the floods, or someone who is a friend of a friend. And there's just all these connections, and it can be overwhelming just to see the impact within our community. So please continue to pray for Texas. It has definitely hit home this time around. So we will continue to pray for our great state. Isaac said it's only temporary. Lauren is subbing. Yes, I am subbing while Heather is on vacation. She's in the UK. So I'm subbing for her. Isaac, you're the best. You're so sweet. Isaac goes, Lauren is a big TV star and is leaving us. I'm not leaving. I am not leaving. But yes, Tony, thank you for the clarification. Tony, Isaac, y'all are the best. Miss Pat, y'all are all of you, our live stream viewers, y'all are so special to me and so close to my heart. So thank you so much. I will see you guys soon. Please tune in when you can for these 6 to 8, 11 to 2 shows, and I will see you guys there. You can write in there as well. So let me know. Say your name there because I don't see names with the comments. So say, hey, this is such and such. All right, guys. Love you. Have a blessed weekend.